We should be live. I was gonna go home, I think. Yeah. So here's the plan. Plan is we will head home. I will build a trade rocket depot. Yeah, I knew there was stuff up there. Okay, great. Oh yeah, no, that's Circle Islands. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so we'll go home. I will build a trade rocket depot. And we will start making and or selling multipliers. Until we get the maximum amount. Thank you. To finish this off. We can also check on our little guys. Hi, little guys. He's at 41% growth. You're... Ooh! Oh, there were two of them in there. Oh, that explains that. Okay, cool. I thought he was just like a weird color pattern. No, he was just clipped into another dude. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure we just picked up some stuff. Yeah. Color B? Hey, Color B! Fun. Alright, So... Next up. I'm thinking... I know I just said the plan. I know I just came up with the plan. I also know I kind of immediately forgot the plan. Alright, so space trading rocket. We want to go here. 3 of these. 1 of these. Come on. There we go. 1 of those. And we need actual, like, rockets. 1 of those. Cool. And then, where's my multipliers? We'll keep 1 of all of them for now. Keep 2 of each. These are the big ones. Like, these ones are gonna be a lot of money. Those are worthless. And those are my 2 energy multipliers. Okay, cool. So then, let's come out here. Let's say, give me a space trading rocket. Come on. There it goes. It's not connecting where I want it to. There we go. Thank you. Let's put in as much of that as I can. mine. So, when that comes back, we should have more than enough. Right? I'm ignoring the meteor shower. I know it exists. I'm just currently ignoring it. That is not what I'm going to check. This was. Okay. Message from Riley. Sentinel. Okay, here we go. Message from Riley. 250,000. I think that's going to give us 12.5, so we might need to do it more. Okay, that's only at 9% completion. That's all ticking up pretty good. I mean, we could put up some heat and pressure multipliers with rockets, but I'm not really sure we need to. Honestly, I feel like there's not much we can do at this point, but wait. So, whilst we wait, we will figure out how much money we are going to need to get out of here. Can you... Okay, you can make the cartridges. Okay, so energy multipliers can be made, which is good. They use 6,000 Terra tokens. Trade rocket multipliers can be made. Don't really need it, but okay. Animal multipliers can be made, but I don't think we have the stuff for it. Growth can be made. I'm not really interested. Insects can be made. I'm not really super interested. So if we're going to do anything, it would probably be this energy fuse multiplier, right? For that, we'd need a fuse cartridge. We can do fuse cartridges pretty easy, right? We can also make solar, blazar, and pulsar quartz pretty easy as well. So we have all of that taken care of. How's this guy doing? 400 seconds. Are you in the multiplier zone? I don't think you are. No. It's not, because it's out here. So I don't think it's actually in the multiplier zone. But if I erase it, then we lose everything. So we'll just wait on it to come back. I could consider building a second one and then erasing that one. We're going to need to send up a second one anyway. So, 3 alloy, easy enough. Okay. Rockets, easy enough. And uranium, easy enough. Okay. So here's what we're going to do after I come over here. The multiplier is right here, right? So if I build off this side. There we go. Okay. If I build off this side, it'll connect. What about this one? Good enough? Good enough, I'll take it. We do need water, please. Thank you. Okie dokie. multipliers. Not those. Okay, everything from here back comes with me. And we'll sell it. And see what we come up with. I'm gonna move, once the other one comes back, we'll move it over here. Just so that it gets within range. 87,000? Yeah, that should. Right? That should be what we're looking for. Yeah, that comes back in 204 seconds. This one we just launched will be back in 700. Okay, so we might not actually get that one. I'd kind of love to get some iron over there. If you don't mind. Excuse me. And then just to make this look nice. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. That fixes all that up. Now let's go. Take a look at the office and see how we're doing. 12. Okay. Everything's still motoring along. We might be able to provide a boost to plants. Right? Like, plants might be able to use a bit of a boost. I kind of wish heat and pressure was motoring along a little bit better, but what we really need is biomass. Right? Although we are about to unlock the new Pomelo seed. So maybe we wait till that happens and then see what we do from there. Maybe we build a few Pomelo seeds and then we can make a few, we can do a few more trees with that, I think. They'll be back in a little over a minute. Minute 30. Yeah. They'll be coming back in just a minute. So that's probably not a bad plan, right? I would be like, I know exactly, I'm not doing math today, which is why I'm like, I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough, because we need 250,000. I think we're gonna have 125 and then 86 on top of the 75 that I already have. So I think that should do us, but my brain isn't ready to math right now. Like, that's a thing. Is my brain is just not in a mathy type mood today. Which is fair. I mean, it happens. I don't know about you, but it happens to me a lot, quite often. Okay. We got 12 seconds before this guy comes back. Once this guy comes back, see, there we go. You're coming back. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, there he is. At least I think that's him. Yep, that would be the one. He back. Okay. That only leaves us 20. No, that's 200,000. Okay, 200,000. So then the 85 won't quite get us there, I don't think. Unless it was 85,000. I mean, it depends. Was it 8,500 or was it 85,000? If it was 85,000, we're good. Okay. That's kind of dependent on that. Alright. Hey! We have the new tree seed. Alright. Let's go to the office and see what it takes to make the new tree seed. Shall we? I think it's you guys, right? Yeah. Okay. So, squash, T3, and tree bark. Oh, that's easy. It's not even close to an issue. Okay. So, fertilizer. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do 3 rows of each. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. That'll be 12, 13, 14, that'll be 18, right? Unless I miss my guess. I might miss my guess, but I'm pretty sure that'd be 18. Sorting eggplant. Squash! Found it. Thank you. Alright, so let's go make some of these fun palm trees. It's not in here. It's in here. Research. Gotta make sure it gets to at least sequencing or it doesn't start. Okay. Go. Okay. Go. Okay, so here's going to be the plan. Thank you. We are going to make 18 of these, and then I'm going to put up, I don't want to say 18 tree spreaders, I want to say 17 tree spreaders. And then we can replace the redwoods with these guys. Because there's that one island over at Circle Island that still has redwoods going, and we can replace it with these guys. They're more planet appropriate, I think. I might just be killing time, trying to make sure things have a chance to finish. 'Cause see, that's the first one we started and it's only at 35. Yeah. We're gonna start killing time for a minute. For a minute. Let's go check on our trade rocket and see where that is. Still not back. Gonna be back in about a minute or two. Less than 2, actually. Gonna be back in less than 2, actually. So let's see. You're set for Selena, right? Yes, you are. Okay. I don't think we have any more multipliers, but I just kind of wanted to check. Well, we have animals and growth, but none of them are really sellable. Right? Okay. And I don't think we have anything sellable on Prime either. I don't know what you're talking about. Oop, there we go. So yeah, it's 87,000. So yeah, that should be more than enough for the guys to accept me back into the fold. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to double check this screen. Alright. So yeah, it's just 250. Yeah, we're good. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's the hardest of the 3 routes. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% on that. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be the hardest of the 3 routes. And if that's the case, then we're already ready for it. I mean, come on. That's nothing. Thank you. This might be a quick one today. The stream, I mean, this might be a quick stream today while I finish the finale. And we might do all 3 endings. I'd have to check the extraction rocket, which I'm not sure I want to do yet. Because in order to check the extraction rocket, I would have to get rid of the interplanetary travel rocket that I have going. We're at 18% there. How are we looking here? Yeah, we've unlocked everything for terraforming there. The only thing left is to get to 7 TTI here and get quasar cores. That's it. That's all that's left. Okay. Get rid of that. We know what that does. Can we talk about tree spreaders? Yeah, but we're gonna need some T2 fertilizer. We've got a lot of T1, I think. Well, we've got some T1. That's plants. Okay. I know how we do this. Come here. Give me fertilizer. Here we go. Up. Yeah, let's get some of this shipped in. There we go. And then let's also get some T1 shipped in, just in case we need some T1. Done. How are you looking? What are the resources on Sunday look like? I mean, I think we have enough T1 and T2 with those there, buddy? You gonna go? You gonna go get my stuff, or? There we go. There we go. There we go. He just needed a little nudge. That's all. Okay. He needed more than a little nudge. Okay, cool. Nope, that's fine. He's off. Come on. There it goes. Okay, and I need food. And then we need to go back here. If these aren't done sequencing, we'll head over to Circle Island. Nope, they're done. Perfect. So now that these are done, we'll head over to Circle Island. After I reset these guys, we'll head over to Circle Island. And we'll get them. Okay, this one did start, right? See? I told you that's what happens when you don't wait to see sequencing on the side. It doesn't always start. Which is frustrating and rather annoying. But there we are. Yep. And then last one. Okay, so now that that's working, let's go over to Circle Island. And we'll change the redwood out. I can do that. Circle Islands. And let's change the redwoods over here out to be, the palm trees. Right. Yeah, here. They're both 13,000, but that's fine. Yep, there we go. That changes those out to be the palm trees that look better. These trees are also naturally occurring on this island, so I'll keep those. But like the redwoods look kind of out of place. Alright, now. We go home. I am going to put most of our trees back into sorting. Our fertilizer has not yet arrived. That's fine. I can deal with that. It's not a problem. It might be a little bit of a problem, but don't tell me. There we go. Do we have enough bacteria? Yeah, we got enough bacteria to do this. Surely. Tree bark. And zoolite. Okay. So, how long before our guys come back? 125 and 138. So we can actually just put the trees around here, I think. Oh, hey, bud. 59%. This is also almost 60% growth rate. Hey, buddy. This guy's our only weird boy. I should probably check their hunger. Hunger is at 34. Is this got food in it? No. It should be demanding food. What happened to all of our food? Did they eat it all already? I mean, I guess that's a possibility. Okay, good. You'll be back in less than a minute. Cool. Well, while we wait, how about we go? Grab a snack. Well, grab a drink, not a snack, but still. Alright. And this is the one that I really like. So I think we'll put most of the palm trees around here so it doesn't look so barren. Is gonna be the plan. You're back? That's not you, is it? No, that's just an artifact. That's you, though! Why do you look like you're coming down directly on my head? You're not, but you came real close. Oh, it still had some pestra seed in it. I did not know that. Okay, well, that's life. That's fine with me. We're gonna put down some wing spreaders out here. Oh, that's just phosphorus. Okay. I'm gonna be like, I mean, that's cool and all, but like, we have more phosphorus than we know what to do with. There we go. Alright, cool. Done. And now we can start growing some trees, which should kick up both oxygen and plants, actually. I did not check. Does this do more to oxygen or plants? I thought it would do more to plants. But I did not check, actually. Probably should have. Absolutely did not. Okay. Go get me some more T2, just in case we need it. Cool, thanks. Not sure we're going to, but just in case, get me some more T2. Okay. The sequencers should be, or the DNA sequencing should be done in the back. So let's go grab the rest of our tree seeds. Okay. I mean, I could probably really easily do one more. Realistically. Yeah, why not? Make it an even, fresh setup. Okay. Give me a squash. Yeah, we can do one more. Not even close to a problem. I know what buttons I'm pressing. I didn't just press the flashlight by accident and then try to not press the flashlight. Then try to turn the flashlight off by pressing escape. I did not do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Now then. We're gonna go here. This one will work. Done. Give me a fresh one. Thank you. That'll be done in a little bit. Okay, in the meantime, I thought there was some kind of writing underneath the picture here. No, it was just my beacon. Never mind. I want to check and see how we're doing towards. Plants is motoring along again. Oxygen is going nanners over there. So this only does does 1,200 to plants. It does 800 or 8,000 to oxygen though, so that's nice. That does a whole lot less to plants though. Fun fact, the ecosystem does a lot more for plants. Well, that's fun to know. We can do the ecosystem next. I want to finish the trees, but then after that we can do the ecosystem. I'm fine with that. I am more than fine with that. Okay. Fertilizer. How much do we get? A little less than what I'd want. Give me some T2. I got more incoming, so we can be fine with that. For now, give me a line of tree bark. We might need to order in some bacteria, though. I could just make it, I think. I think we have enough stuff to just make it. But let's check and see where we are with bacteria. Here we go. Bacteria. Yeah, we probably want to make some. Thank you. Zoolite. We won't need that for the ecosystem. And we won't need alloy for the ecosystem either. Not that it super matters, because we have enough of both. We'll keep it going for a little bit long. I don't want to keep the bacteria running too long, because then we'll be out of algae. And we do need the algae. I was coming back here to pick something up. Tree seed! I was coming back here to check on the new tree seed. Alright. We'll hang here until it's done. It's almost ready. Come on. 99. Well, 98, but we'll get there. Okay, and we're done. Okay, cool. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to need to stop that. Get a drink. Get a snack. Head on out and put up more tree growers. Hopefully by then our rocket will be back. And we should be able to get more stuff for more tree growers. That's going to... Hi! Hi! You look cool. Whoa, those guys look nifty. I like it. Okay. Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh. It doesn't give me any information on these guys, does it? No. Just lets me pet them. It doesn't give me any information. Because, like, the animals that I created, it gives me information on them, like how hungry they are, or whatever. Or how much they've grown. But, like, since those guys are the naturally reoccurring life forms for this planet, I don't think it's going to give me any information on them. Yeah, you're filled. You're full. Ugh, you're filled. Didn't give me any species traits, though, but it did give me color patterns, which is nice. Okay. You back? Good, you're back. Cool. Bring me some more fertilizer. Just in case. And bring me... Actually, let's check and see if you're empty first. You are. Cool. And then, on top of fertilizer, could I have you bring me... No bacteria? Huh. Mutagen, but no bacteria. Okay. Well then, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, to make sure that we have all of it that we need, bring me some algae. Do you have bacteria on this planet? I shouldn't say you. It's more like, do I have bacteria saved up on this planet? That's fine. That is just fine. Okay, take that. Okay. Fertilizer. Grab me some of that. Okay. Tree bark. Give me a line of that. How are we doing on bacteria? Okay, we should be fine. I see no reason why we won't be okay with that. Alloy, we are gonna need to turn in a rod or two to get to the alloy that we need. Here. That'll probably get it. We're just gonna need to turn in a rod or two. There's a reason why I was keeping so many alloy rods, and it's just because it's just a more convenient, condensed way to make a ton of alloy. Okay. Yeah, that'll fix that. Okay. Cool. Just drop the extras over in sorting. Okay. Get me some zoolite. And we will officially be ready to go put out some more trees. So let's go. More trees it is. Okay, let's start up on this hill and then we'll continue down for the final 6 for the trees, and then we'll start putting out some. If that doesn't have us where we need to be, which I think we need to be at 7. Okay, that'll work. I think we need to be, it's either 5 or 7, and we're at 3. So we're not doing too bad, but I would really love to see this kick up a bit more. Also, we know what the life is for this planet. It's those fun little crab creatures. That makes sense, though, that it's like the fun little crab creatures. Like, that makes sense for this planet, for it to be fun little crab creatures. Alright, so all the creatures I created are at 66% growth. That's... Alright. So. That gets us where? I need to go find out. Yeah, it's 7 that we need to be at to unlock the last bit. We're at 33. We've got some natural life forming, which is fun. I was hoping it would be fish, but I'll take crab creatures. That's cool. Splash. Nope, no fish. Crab creatures does make sense though for this, so you know, that makes sense. Crab creatures, woo! Alright, so let's start planning for putting up a couple more, here we go, not mutagen, bacteria. I want to start planning for putting up a couple more ecosystems, just to kind of push plants moving a little bit faster. More than anything else, I want to push plants into moving faster. Ooh, we need purple mutagen for this? I didn't even notice. Well, fortunately, we're pretty good on it, so it's whatever. Okay. Okay, and then common worm right here. We have more than enough of those. Cool. So, just for the sake of convenience, I'm not even worried about what these guys can gather for me. I just kind of want to put them out. Well, alright, look, they've got these weird trees to them, right? I'm not sure I like the mushroom trees. So, how about we put them over at Titanium Shrooms? The mushrooms will work perfectly over there. Well, I'm not sure if there's enough space at Titanium Shrooms. Whoops. Fell through. That's fine. Alright. Here. Yeah, I can't really put them down there. There we go. This land doesn't seem to be buildable. Can I build over here? There we go. I saw green. I'm not even worried about it, like, supplying me stuff, because we've got enough stuff. Right now, I just need it for the multipliers. I love the vines that are now hanging off the shrooms, though. That's cool. And we got purple grass over here? Man. Titanium Shrooms is looking awesome. I just want to say. Titanium Shrooms. Okay. That's over to the labs. That's the private rooms. Here's the office. I never did finish the private rooms. But how are we looking on plants now? Alright, plants and insects are motoring along. It's animals that seems to have completely stalled out at this point. So we could spend some time wandering around, trying to pet some animals and seeing what genetic traits we can get. Because we need some species traits. We need color A, color B. I could always also just like destroy some worms, but I'd need the genetic extractors for that. Okay. So plants is motoring along, that's motoring along. We need animals up and running. I think those are fish, but I think because I'm not close enough, they're frozen in place. I'm gonna say that's what's going on. Because I'm not close enough to them, they're just frozen in place and just sitting there. Which is fine because, you know, my computer's struggling enough right now. I really don't need it to have processing issues trying to get fish to move. You know? So let's see about... I'd have to get some genetic extractors running, which shouldn't even be close to a problem. Right? Give me a line of Blazar. Ooh, we ain't got no Pulsar. We ain't got no Pulsar. We ain't got no... Can I import Pulsar? Let's just see what we can do to make some. And then we'll see what we can do to import some. We is at a Pulsar. We is at a Pulsar. We is at a Pulsar. Where is it? Right here. Plenty! Plenty! Well, Selene doesn't have any rules, which is fine. Let's bring a little more Give me a little more Pulsar. Thank you. You okay this time? Yeah, he will be okay this time. Alright. I know there's a meteor shower. I absolutely do not care. How are we doing on Pulsar? We can't make any. Probably don't have the uranium slash going on because I turned most of it into rods. Which is fine. That's what I was expecting. Yep. Rod of uranium. How much Pulsar did we get out of that? Is a question. Oh, enough. Enough that we can do what we want. How are we on solar? Oh, perfect. Not even a problem. Circuit boards. We're getting down to the wire on circuit boards, but I can always build more. So that's not an issue. Osmium, please. We're kind of low on osmium, but there is the osmium cave, plus I can get more shipping. Mutagen is over here. That's bacteria, that's mutagen. Cool. Got what we need. Alright. Now, back into the office, shall we? Let's build these things. But where to put them? You know, we could just put them in a line next to the desks up here, actually. I can do that. And we could just line them up across the desks back here. That works. Okay. And then we want to say... Ooh, we're at low power again. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fair. I can fix that, though. We've got pulsar for days. So, I can fix it. Actually, we don't have pulsar for days, but we will in a minute. Pulsar. Whatever. Alloy I've got. Off to terraformation, and that should be enough to build at least one generator, which should get us back online. There we go. Okay. No, I can't put one in there. Too tight. Alright, give me... Nope, scroll wheel is still unresponsive. Cool! Because I would hate for that to be effective at all. Yep, just the one. Did that get us back online? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Where did I leave Terraformation Islands? Here we go. Terraformation Islands, escape pod here. I'm assuming my rockets are coming back? And not that they got affected by low or no power? Yeah, they're coming back, but it's gonna be a few minutes. I kind of want everything to keep moving whilst we wait. So... there we go. That'll work for now. No, not the window, goofball! Put my window back, please. Thank you. I wanted to actually click into that. Alright. So, rare larva, silkworm, bee larva, that will get us all species. Uncommon and common will get us a size modifier, which is fine. Anything golden, I think, gets bioluminescence, right? Really? I thought we only got color B from butterflies. I didn't realize we got color B from plants. Okay, cool. So we can turn in most of the plants that I have for one that I've really been struggling for, but I think we need a little bit of everything right now, right? I think right now we need color A, we need color B, we need basically all of it. Like all of it. How long before you return? Right about now, actually. Perfect. Thank you. Alright. Since you two are coming back, I'm gonna go put this guy back up. And then we're gonna make a couple more, things. Words. That's okay. That's okay. I can fix that. Have my guys done anything? Not yet. Which is fine. They were probably right smack in the middle. I did not realize that we had so little space in here. Okay, that's fine. The other guy will come back and he'll bring more. Okay, that's fine. That's not a disappointment. That's not a problem. That's not frustrating. And I'm absolutely not thinking that I feel like an idiot because I forgot to check. Absolutely not. Don't know what you're talking about. Would never be a problem. Now, excuse me. We're gonna come over here. I am going to say, recycle that. Recycle that. Where is it? There it is. Alright, there's another one down here. Don't miss that one. There we go. Alrighty. Back to terraformation. Do need to take a quick drink here before we're done. Okay. There we go. I have enough on me for 2. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. That should be more than enough to get us through the next words. You know what, let's just put it all over in sorting. My guys will take care of it from there. Okay. So that should be more than enough to get us through the next, to get us through to 7 TTI is what I'm assuming we're gonna need. Ooh, we didn't get nearly as much pulsar as I was hoping. Because I didn't check that one either. But okay, I'm pretty sure algae isn't full. Am I wrong about that? I'm wrong about that. Okay, cool. Where is traits, by the way? Right here. Okay, so we need species traits. We need color A, color B, and anything else. get color A from? Okay, we get color A from butterflies. We get color B from fish and plants. We get species from silkworms, bees, and rare larvae. Should be able to do that. Okay. Give me... That is actual silk. I wanted... a line of rare worms. We need a line of silkworms. We need a line of bee larvae. Okay. We need a line of butterflies. Might get 2 lines of butterflies. Okay. I'm gonna grab 2 of each butterfly. Plants. I don't think I can get anything out of Larma seed, however. Shingala, Nulla, Tuska, Orama, Volus, and I'm pretty sure Pestra was on the list. Those are not. This is on the list, but only as bioluminescence. We'll take it. Fish is on the list as color B, I think. So I'm not super worried about it. Take stuff. Extract. Take stuff. Extract. Take stuff. Extract. My mouse is running away from me up here. Okay. Extract away. Up here, I should be able to take all of that, extract, take all of that, extract, take all of that, extract. And extract from there. Thank you. Cool. Alright, so that gets us enough stuff to make a couple more animals that I can put out. We can do 5 animals per, where's my genetic creator? Next room. Here we go. Genetic synthesizer. Okay. So we can take a 1. We can do 5 animals per shelter. So we do a color A, color B, size, bioluminescent, go. So we do 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, go. just do one of each from there. Not another color A. Color B. Sure. Take it. Yep. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's enough to fill the second shed for animals. And each animal is 1,000 multiplier to animals. So there we go. Is this also demanding? It is not. Demand food. Now it should be demanding food. Yes. Okay. Yep. There we go. We got some fun new animals. These guys are getting pretty big. Okay, cool. So that'll help animals start moving. It won't like get it motoring along, but it'll start it. It'll help in starting things moving. Here, put that away, please. I need some water. I need some food. I'm not pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, there we go. We can say no more of that. Thank you. What do we need to make animal food? Common, rares, just T2 and silkworm, okay. Make some of that. You can then make some of that. And the two of you can just continue working on that. And my drones can just constantly supply animal food to our guys. I really kind of wish we could get that moving a little bit faster. Okay, so biomass has completely stalled out, and so has pressure. Okay. I'm actually surprised insects stalled out the way it did. That's a shock. So we're about 50% done with this planet. What's the plan here? To get everything up and running again? Because we need to get 3 more TTI up and going. And I mean, like, the percentages are ticking up, but they're the only thing ticking up right now. Everything else is going up real slow. If we could put up some more T3 butterfly farms, that's 9,000 insects a second. I don't see a need to put up more insect rockets, like that's fine. We could put up some more oxygen and heat multipliers. Right, because that's only at 5,000 and 6,000. pressure multiplier is up at 10,000. I feel like that's probably good. All things considered. I don't know. Like, we could send up some more multiplier rockets. That's an option. We could build more animal shelters. We could do some more butterfly farms. Okay. Butterfly farms would be pretty easy to do. Plus, we do have the butterflies for it. And I just put a forest outside my house. So some butterflies in the forest would be cool. Fish would do practically all of it, but it's very low on plants, very low on insects, and only does 7,000 animals. This does 1,300 animals. That's probably better. But we have to get more animal food running, like all the time, to keep those going. Alright. And then we'd have to fill those with animals is the other problem. Okay, let's start with just the butterfly farms, right? Let's start with just getting the butterfly farms going and see where we land from there. Right. Bioplastic. That's where I left it. Okay. I keep forgetting that I have a gathering machine working on bioplastics, so I don't, like, super need to worry about it. Okay. Fabric. We have some of that. Silk we have refilled. And zoolite, way past good on. I mean, we're down to like half a cabinet, but that's fine. Okay. Grab me whatever butterflies we got. Let's grab all of the Amelia, they're pretty high value. Let's grab all the chevron, they're pretty high value. Yeah, okay. And then just because I like the look of the Galaxy, we'll grab that too. Alright. Let's go. We're going to put out some butterfly farms. Why not? We'll turn this place into a cute little forest area. There we go. Done. We'll turn this place into a nice forest with butterflies, trees, animals, all of it. This one didn't get one. There we go. Alright. Are we moving again? Let's take a look. Kind of a little bit. Not like a whole lot, but just a little bit. It's thinking about moving faster. Alright. Let's go. Let's try doing that again. With just whatever butterflies I can get my hands on. Okay. There we go. Thank you, and then plants. And finally, butterflies. Alright, so same thing as before, we're gonna take anything I've got that's pretty high value. That's 120, that's 175, that's 175. That's 200. Take it. Okay. Why not? Let's go right here. Same as before. There we go. And then we will just put in whatever I can put in. Anything we can use. Actually, this one. Thank you. Got that one, got this one. You the one I missed? You're the one I missed. Done. Alright, cool. That should, in theory, get everything motoring. At least as far as insects goes. I mean, it's moving, it's just not like running away with it, which is fine. I kind of expected that, but okay. So we're at 4-7 of 7. So we have a little less than 2 to go, a little less than 3 to go. Okay. I'm assuming 7 TTIs when we reach full terraformation, and that unlocks every single blueprint. This is really moving though. Like the percentages, as much as it doesn't look like anything's moving, the percentages are really ticking up. Right? Like the percentages are motoring along over here. So there's that to contend with. So I guess the question is, do we just sit and wait, or do we continue to try and work towards getting things moving? I mean, I don't want to just sit and wait, because that's going to be pretty boring. but... Alright, so animals does heat, shelter, and animals. We could do some fish farms. Do we have phytoplankton bee? I mean, I know I ordered in a lot of it. But do we have phytoplankton bee? I'll check under special. Because I know I don't have, like, a place for it. Yeah, we got some. Alright. We have enough to do 12 farms? 12 plus farms? Alright. Let's start it up then. I need 2 lines of silk. And then we're going to need bioplastic. We said I left over here, right? Yeah. Bioplastic. Give me 2 lines of bioplastic. Thank you. Pretty sure I left fish back here, right? Frogs. No. Did not leave fish here. Fish! Found it! All we have are Tildo. Tulu. All we have are Tulu. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I could deal with that. There we go. Low power again, which I should have the stuff to take care of. The pulsar to take care of that. Should be a thing. I mean, interesting that, like, everything's still moving. Because, like, we just went from we just went from 5.02 to 5.03. So it's like, it's interesting that even though we're on low power, everything is still technically moving. Is it moving up because I'm putting the fish into the fish farm? That's kind of cool. Come on. Open the thing. There we go. That's what I want to do. Okay. Alright, no, it's not moving up because I'm putting the fish in. That was just a coincidence. Okay, cool. Whatever pulsar we got, I'll take it all. We don't got much. Any alloy, I'll take it. Okay, cool. If I have to, we'll destroy the fish things, but I don't think we're gonna have to. Drink the sand. Yeah, that makes all the sense. Okay. Why is it that when we're at low power, the generators also stop operating? Can anybody explain that? That's just strange. Low power. Oh, the generators can't operate. Shouldn't they at least be trying? I mean, we only had room for one, but that did give us what we need. So there we go. Let's go get some more pulsar sent in. Some more pulsar sent in. That way, when we need it, we have it. And these two are both empty, right? Because that's what killed me when ordering in pulsar last time. Is I thought we would have enough space, and then I forgot to check and make sure that our guy was empty, and it only brought back like 3 pulsar, and that's just a ridiculously small number. We need a lot more than 3 pulsar. Thank you. You're gonna have trouble again? Took off okay this time. Okay, there we go. I don't think we're going to need more, but then I didn't think we were going to need more last time. And we did. So, you know, what's going on? Why is the world turning aqua? Oh! It's turning more green than aqua, and it's a meteor shower. Okay, don't care. Cool. Thanks for that. Alright, let's see how we're doing. We're already up at 535, which is good. So we're already motoring along again. I mean, it doesn't look like biomass is moving at all, but that's just because the numbers are so high. Oxygen is still just like going crazy out there. Heat and pressure look like they've stalled out. They really haven't. They just kind of... Biomass is moving. It's just not like we're running away with it. Okay. Do I want to do more fish farms? I mean, I don't really think we have the fish to do. Not really. We don't really have the fish. I could set up a couple of water life collectors and then we could have the fish for it. Water life collector. Where are we looking? Here we go. It just collects phytoplankton and fish eggs, which is fine. Alright, let's grab just a line of silk. We're just gonna put 2 out. Bioplastic, give me 4. And alloy, give me 2. I'm not gonna go crazy with this. Okay. Let's just say... you can supply... everything you pick up. You can also supply everything you pick up. Question for the map. Is there like a specific place to harvest fish eggs? There is. There are absolutely specific zones to harvest eggs. Okay. Well then. Let's destroy these. Okay. Let's then destroy these. And we'll put them back up. Where's the closest? I want to say... off Terraform Island, it looks like, is a good place to aim for. Yeah. We want to look kind of out this way-ish. Nope. This way-ish? I'm gonna say yeah. We want to be kind of out this way-ish. And then we want to say... Does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I mean, I have good news and bad news mostly for me. Good news is we can reach the area. Bad news is we're gonna have to do it by swimming. It looks like we might be able to reach it to build from Seashell Island, but I'm not 100% on that. So this would be where we want to build. Like, there's no way to stand out here, which is frustrating. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go over to Seashell Island, and then let's try using the jetpack from there. See if that does anything. It might not, but I'll give it my best shot. Okay. Come on. I mean, we might not even need to do this because we're already at 6.2. So we might not even need to do this, but hey, it's a good way to waste some time. Is there anything down here? I'm not getting distracted. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm certainly not getting distracted. These shells are massive, though. Like, they're cool. They're massive. It doesn't look like there's anything fun down here. Just like giant shells. Cool. Ah! I spoke too soon. Fish! Fish! Real fish! Naturally occurring real fishies! Fishy! Hi, fishy! Okay, sorry. I'm not getting distracted. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I'm absolutely not being easily distractible. There's another big shell over here, or is this just like a big shell, like, piece? No, there's kind of a big shell over here. Fishies? More fishies? Alright. Well, there's really nothing down here but some pretty shells. But hey, at least we got to come look. That's fun, though. I am absolutely not distracted. Don't know what you mean. You can be like, are you sure? 'Cause you look like you got pretty distracted there. And I can be like, I mean, that's fair. I do get very easily distracted. That is kind of my thing. That's more than fair. I do get very easily distracted. Hi! Hey guys! You look like you got lettuce on your back even though that's your shell. Hi! You also look kind of terrifying. Because y'all look like coconut crabs. And coconut crabs are kind of terrifying. Like, I'm just gonna say that. So we're looking for, like, not inside the shell, goofy. Although, since we're down here, what all's in here? Okay. So we're looking for, like, right about here-ish, yeah? I want to say one shell point over. So, here-ish. Yeah. And then we're just going to fly out here. That'll work. Okay, cup, come on. Fine. Nope, didn't work. Oh my gosh. Seriously. I just want to get out of the water. I just want to get out of the water. Gosh. I know I can. You know what? Fine. We're going back to the sand and we're going to stand on it. Fine. We're going back to the sand and we're just going to fly over and stand on it. You know what? Absolutely none of this matters. Absolutely none of this matters. We're just going to work on going home. Because we're at 9-9. There we go. We just hit 7. Perfect. So I am assuming that is complete terraformation. I know I've got things on this island. I know I've got like a teleporter on this island, but I didn't put up a beacon for it, so I don't know exactly where it is. And unfortunately... found it. I was gonna say, and unfortunately their texture popping is so low that even if we could find it... Ugh. But anyway, we found it! So, let's talk. Now that we have unlocked... let's clear those out. There we go. Now that we have unlocked the Quasar Quartz, I'm assuming complete terraformation. We're done. We have officially terraformed all 3 planets. So, here's what we're going to do. Where is my extraction platform? Right here. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's talk. We need to get some obsidian, which is not even close to a problem. Told you. Okay. And then from there, I want to build the extraction room. Do I have to be on the main planet to do this? Might need to. Okay. Alright. We might need to be back on Prime in order to do it. Because, like, it wouldn't let me just quit the planet once and for all. So we might need to be back on Prime for it. Which is fine. Is there anything we want to take with us from the wall? It's not... I think we're good. I can get anything shipped over. Yeah, that's fine. We can get everything we need from a quality. It's not that complicated. Let's go back to Prime. And we should be able to finish this over. All right. I'm not zoning out. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's been a while since we've been here. Okay. So, in order to do this, let's go home. Excuse me. I might need to get like some of the quartz shipped in, which is fine. Hang on, we'll figure out how we did this. It's a completely different layout than how I did the last one. Here we go. Pulsar, Quasar, Blazar, Solar. Oh, we're fine here. Osmium. Yeah, we're good. Alloy. That's alloy. We want alloy rods. You. Any idea where I put rockets? Special spacesuits. Blueprint, smart fabric. Animals and animal food. There we go. Rocket engines. Alright, cool. And then I forgot, we need to do teleporter over to terraformation. That's, oh, terraformation. I meant to go launchpad. Whoopsies. Over to launchpad of mine. Thank you. Okay. Let's talk extraction route. Leave the planet with your fate in the hand of Sentinel Core. No. So I think there are 3 different endings here. We go home and we grab from here. 5 of those. It was 5, right? We'd have to go upstairs to check. Excuse me. Yeah, 250 and 5 solar cubes. Anything else? Not really. Okay. So, 255 solar cubes. The only other thing I would like is, where are we leaving that? Right here. Give me food. And then the only other thing that we do is water. And I think food and water will unlock the other option. Unless there's like it. Food, water. Oh, I should probably check on that. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna give you guys a break video. I'll be back in just a minute.
Don't let that box get away with being unopened. You tell that box.
Where's your charger?
Doesn't seem like it.
I'm just checking for more.
Oh, okay.
But now she kind of wants to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
Now both know this is her specialty.
Yes.
Oh, nope, there's still some cookie rattlers in there.
It's okay, Kay. Open the box. Yeah. Get it. And she's basically got it. She's just gotta get it out.
Yeah,
Bas-
she's got her sticker on.
yeah, her little pig head from that came from the stocking. She's like, oh boy, here we go. Ah.
You know I'm working on that. Are you trying to help?
Yeah. Chomp in that snow. Run in that snow, Ducky. Yeah.
Poor thing, it's up to her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball, though.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, okay, so I did look it up. Um, there's apparently 10 hidden warden keys you have to get in order to do the whole warden route. Okay. question I have is, did I get the thing to find them? Or do I have the crafting thing to find? 'Cause if I have the, like, because you have to have, like, a special warden finding thing to expose the hidden keys. You have to have it equipped. And if I have it, and I have the crafting thing for it, then great, we do that. If I don't, at least I think if I remember, you have to have the warden key finder. Right? If I remember correctly. Here's where I find out if I remember correctly. Do I remember correctly? All right. If I don't have what we need, then I'm just not gonna fuss over it. There we go. Okay. Yes, I know we need to find the keys. Uh-huh. Here we go. Warden key detector. That's what I was looking for. What is the Sanot? Canute? Underwater biome that can be accessed at the top of the meteor crater. Okay. Alright, so Canute consists of a waterfall that feeds a small lake. The lake flows under the rock northeast to a massive floating sinkhole. The sinkhole is deep and the caves yeah, you gotta find a special spot for it. Maybe another time. I don't feel like I want to do all that today. So here's what we do then. And it's also partially that I don't feel like I want to do all that today because honestly, I'm already fighting my mouse. So here's what we do. We're going to take this. We are going to go to Launchpad Mine. So there is another ending with the wardens. If you go to a very specific location, it'll give you a finder key that will allow you to look into where these hidden keys are. You can put these hidden keys in and fly off to maybe possibly meet more wardens or not. Or you can just do one of these two. So there's only 3 endings to this. I think we're only going to do 2 today. So let's save here. And we will say first ending. Meeny, meeny, chili, beanie, which one do you decide to do? We're gonna do this one. Alright. So we're going to leave the planet and place my fate in the hands of space smugglers. Alright. What happens? Yeah, there they are. We have joined up. I mean, we kind of passed them, but we joined up with the smugglers. My friend, I hope we can meet again one day. Despite everything you've been through, your future is still uncertain. Yep. And you will now be considered an outlaw, so you will need to be careful and keep a low profile. But knowing you, I'm sure you'll get through this. Good luck, Riley. That's it. So that's probably the best of the endings. That's probably the best of the 3 endings you can get. The wardens, you just kind of disappear into nothingness. Let's see what happens if we accept Sentinel Corp's offer. They free us. Promise freedom! There's Sentinel Corps, ready to accept you. They're ready. Just gonna phase her right through the ship. That's cool. Congratulations! You've successfully terraformed this planet and the surrounding moons! We will now re-examine your sentence based on the various deviations from the rules that could be attributed to you. For the moment, you will remain in detention while your case is examined. Thank you, Sentinel Corps. So, Sentinel Corps basically, in a nutshell, says, thank you for doing this job for us. We are not letting you go. Just, period. You will not be released. They are going to examine your case based on deviations, which the whole reason why you were able to succeed was because Riley helped you out. Which means they are going to find deviations. Which means they're going to keep you. You will then be sentenced to another life sentence or offered another couple of planets and moons to craft. Yeah. Is their plan. Because it's like, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. Because once Sentinel Corps knows that they have an experienced, talented planet crafter, they're not gonna let you go. You're too valuable an asset. They're not gonna let you leave. You terraformed a planet for them. You terraformed a planet that they can now use to their financial advantage. They're not gonna let you go. You could do it again, and again, and again, and they are going to keep you until they feel that your usefulness has outlasted yourself. Or until you die, whichever. They don't care. Either you'll die on the planet, or you'll die of old age after terraforming many, many planets for them. And they won't care. Doesn't matter. If you join up with the smugglers, nutshelling it, they enslave you. Because they're not going to let you go either. You brought them $250,000 and 5 solar quartz? Oh, buddy. You ain't going nowhere. They know you have money. So, they're going to keep you until you can get them more and more and more. You're not going anywhere. That is kind of the better of the 3 endings because you got half a shot that you can convince them or escape from them or whatever, and you can get out of there. The only other ending is you get shot off into a random portal and hope the Warden civilization is still out there to find you and catch you and bring you home. And that maybe they'll accept you as a human into their ranks, assuming they're still alive. But everything we've seen on the planet basically says, that's it, peace out, we're done. We're not running anymore, we're just gonna let there's a couple of them, if you go to their secret location, there's a couple that say, we tried to escape. If you find these 13 keys, you might be able to find us. Hopefully. Maybe we survived. But it's like you're never going to see your friend Riley again. And we do know that the Wardens absolutely hate humanity. So, what are the odds they're going to let a human just live with them? Either way, all endings are pretty heavy on the bitter and light on the sweet. All 3 of them are pretty heavy on the bitter ending. Right? I mean, there is a little bit of sweet in a lot of them where it's like, hey, you did a good job, congratulations. You're still not going anywhere. So it's like there is no true happy ending here. You don't get to see your friend Riley again. You're just there to die. It's over. So that's all. That's 2 of 3 endings for this game. I have gotten all 3 of them. I don't think I've done it on stream, so I don't know. Maybe the next time I'm feeling the Planet Crafter urge, like if I get the Humble DLC or something like that, maybe we'll do something different. Apparently the Humble DLC has 3 different endings, which is fun. So if I get the Humble DLC, because my birthday is coming up. It's my birthday, my husband's birthday, and our anniversary all rolled into one celebration week. That's coming up not next week, but the week after that. Fun fact for the week after next, if I stream at all, it will be with my husband, and we will be doing Raft until we're done with that, and then we'll do something different. And that's if we stream at all, because again, that's going to be kind of like a vacation week for me, which is kind of the same thing of like when I stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, right? If he and I stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, it's the 2 of us together so that we can kind of spend some time together with chat and having fun streaming a game and enjoying life. And it's usually a little bit more of a laid back, relaxed, chill kind of a vibe. So, I think my streams aren't laid back, relaxed, and chill anyway. But, he and I, we don't really have like a solid start time for Mondays or Tuesdays, and I won't have a solid start time for the week after next. Because we may or may not, I don't know, depends on how we feel. There's a lot of stuff we gotta get done during that week anyway, so whatever. As for stream right now, as of right this second, I don't know what we're gonna play tomorrow, or even if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Like, I probably should, I kind of want to, but I also kind of need to just like take a break and catch up on some home and yard work. And tomorrow might be a good day to do that. So I might not stream tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off, so that would be tomorrow. We might be live on Monday, because I think Monday's going to be a rain out. So we might be live on Monday, and then Tuesday we've got to do yard work, so we'll see. But until then, I have got to get going. I have groceries coming soon, and I've got strawberries to process, guys. I have so many strawberries to process. It's insane. I haven't processed strawberries for like 2 weeks. I've been pulling in like a pound or so of strawberries from my garden every day for the past like month. So, and I haven't processed any of them down for like 2 weeks. So, I've really got to get strawberries processed. It's insane. But anyway, I may or may not be back tomorrow. I will 110% be back on a Wednesday. I am usually live Wednesdays to Sundays, somewhere around 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever is easiest for you to Google. I hope to see you guys back